Now, this is the Fox 11 10 o'clock news.
They are LA's invisible population, the homeless men and women who hide in plain sight in shadowy areas. Now volunteers are fanning out to find and count the homeless in hopes of understanding the issues. Gina Silva's live in Norwalk with more. Gina?
Christine, volunteers are working until midnight tonight counting the homeless. They will be doing this for the next 3 nights. They want to find out how many people are homeless and why.
We struggle every day to survive. That's our life.
It just happens. One night you're doing fine, the next minute you're gone. It's just like taking a rug underneath your feet.
My husband left and he was our sole supporter, and for someone else, that's it.
Leslie, Mark, and Edith are among thousands of people in LA County who, for one reason or another, end up homeless. To get a better idea of how many people are living on the streets,
there's people that hang out at the dumpster.
Thousands of volunteers are hitting the streets for 3 nights, looking for people living by the railroad tracks, under bridges, and in alleys. It's the 2015 homeless count in LA County.
Having really good numbers, both throughout LA County, but also in this region, is really critical because funding that comes from the federal government, from state government, local government, it's really tied to how big the problem is. And so if we don't have good numbers, then we won't get the resources.
As you can see in our community, homeless people are hidden. If we don't reach out and count them, they never count.
LA County has the 2nd largest homeless population in the country, second to New York.
People look at them and judge them. They treat them like peasants with leprosy, And I think that's sad.
Outreach worker Kenny Minnick knows what it's like. He was homeless for many years, and he believes many people are at risk.
Any one of us that are standing right here, we're only about 2 checks away from it. Some bad experiences, a mental health issue, a health issue, you could be here.
Volunteers are doing a lot more than just counting. They're also asking questions to find out how people ended up homeless and what it will take to get them off the streets.
Homelessness is such a complex issue, so the more information that we have in terms of the number of people, but then also why people are homeless, what are the challenges that they're faced with, allows us to do our job as homeless service providers to serve them.
Colleen Murphy with PATH, People Assisting the Homeless, says the ultimate goal is to provide permanent housing. But somehow, that doesn't seem realistic to Mark, who says he's been homeless for more than 10 years.
What are your hopes?
Don't even have any anymore. Just live day to day.
Now, during the last couple of counts, the number of homeless totaled roughly 39,463. That number is not expected to change dramatically. Jeff, Christine, back to you in the studio.
Gina, do we know if homelessness has continued to be on the rise, though? Is that what they're expecting?
No, they're expecting that number to remain the same. And in fact, in years past, they had a lot of families who were homeless. They're expecting that number to go down.
All right, a little bit of good news. Gina, thank you so much.